Tell me about it.
So I felt like I told you, I felt like after that call that they were definitely in. And then, I didn't hear from them, so I was frustrated. So I think but what I did, I think was great. I think I did well starting with, hey, let's secure some dates. And then, oh,
Mhm.
here, by the way, let's we can look at pricing if your corporate is giving you difficulty, right? So I wanted him to know that I thought corporate was paying for that. So I,
Yeah.
you know, and then when he came back to me, he's like, yeah, it seems like it was a little more than what I was planning to spend. He said, I really want to move forward. I just don't want to strain myself,
Hmm.
financially. And I said, okay. I said, well, I can work something out with you. I said, what was your budget? And he said 15K. And I said, I'll put something together for you. And I dropped everything I was doing and I figured out, I was like, okay, we're going to go from a 2-day workshop to a 1-day workshop. And
Yeah.
then we're going to go from the 5 modules to the 3 modules. And so I sent that to him and I said, we'll work together on which 3 modules you want to do. And I said, we can do that after you sign the contract and pay the deposit. And so
Yeah.
he got everything signed and paid, and the deposit. I did work out a payment plan with him. I did a little bit of interest, but they're still paying me fully before the workshop happens. So, you know, it's great. And I have a little high five. Yes, I got some guaranteed income coming in for the next 3 months too, which is nice for
Fantastic.
that. So
Love it, love it, love it.
yeah,
Congratulations to you. And I,
thank you.
and I love the way that you pivoted and you acted quickly and you made it work for them, right?
hmm Yeah, one thing I've learned is when people are trying to pay you money, help them. I've learned that. 'Cause I see so many people don't do that. I don't know if you experience this, but sometimes I'm trying to buy something and it's hard. And so
Yeah.
I might give up unless I'm super motivated.
I
So,
love that. I love that. Make it work. Make it work.
yeah,
Because they're there for a reason, right? They want
right,
the best.
right.
It's like you're either going to make it work for them or somebody else is going to make it work for them.
That's correct. I agree with that 100%. So, yeah, I mean, I'm pretty creative. So I put together what I think is a fair program for 15K. So
Yeah.
I feel good about it. And I actually like that I have time to, get everything prepped and all of that.
So
So
when is it?
it's in June. They didn't have a date that they could all get together. There's
Oh,
five of them
really?
until June. So, but I'm going to be sending them some assessments and whatnot because I'm going to do a lot of front end work for that workshop, so we can really, give them a good delivery. And then the 60 days after that, I'm getting everything set up. But it's going to
So
be
do
good.
you, can I ask, what is the cost of the room? Where do you do it?
That's what I'm looking for because what they wanted was on a Sunday, which kind of threw me a little bit of a curveball.
Yeah.
So I have to find because the spaces that I would normally use are not available on Sunday, so I have to figure that out. But I'll figure it out. I've got
So
time.
is that would that be like a hotel kind of a
Probably a hotel conference room. Yeah.
yeah?
hmm
And how many
Yeah.
people have they got coming to the event?
5. So
Okay, so you don't
yeah.
need
So I just need a small room.
right.
Yeah. Yeah, if I had I don't think I'm going to have my healing center up and running by then. I might. If I do, I'll do it there. But um, I'm going to go ahead and secure a hotel conference, small hotel conference room.
Yeah,
So to
perfect.
host it. And so
So have they paid the deposit?
yeah, they paid the 5,000 the other day. I know. I was like, it's not real until they pay that, but they did, and so I was so excited. That was a nice. That was a nice day for my business.
Okay, then so tell me, did you do a secret little dance?
I have done several secret little dances, all kinds of little dances.
It happens all the time.
I mean, it's a good thing. That is honestly I'm trying to think. I'm pretty sure that's the highest ticket single thing that I've sold.
Right?
Yeah. I mean, I can sell 5K things like they're water. I mean, that's not a problem for me,
Yeah.
but like that was That was good. That was a little bit of a stretch for me, but I really, because of the work you and I did together, I was confident that the full program was 25K and that what I put together was 15K. Like I have no doubt in my mind that it's worth
Mhm.
that and probably more. So I'm going to get them some great results. I'm going to be sure that they are, have more. I always over deliver. So they're going to have more than what they're even expecting. And they're going to be a great, testimonials in this kind of space, I think, are tough because people don't want to, be public about it. But I can
Right.
at least
Yeah.
get testimonials without using their name. So, and I'll do that. And I'm going to, I've got myself a website domain. So I'm going to get somebody to do all the
Okay.
things for me. So I look a little more official because right now it's all kind of quiet. And so, yeah.
Amazing. So, okay, what would you say is the difference in dynamics between selling at 5,000 and selling at that 15,000?
As far as the process,
The process, the conversation, how you like show up with inside that conversation. Is there a difference?
yeah, well, I think so. And there probably shouldn't be. I would venture to say that as easy as it is for me to sell 5K programs, it would be even easier for me to do that now because I think I elevated my game to the level of the ticket. You know what I mean? Like
Interesting.
when I was selling 5K, I mean, I knew I was delivering a lot, but I wasn't it wasn't as structured. Like I would say my sales technique has not been structured previously.
Right.
So I'm really good at what I do, so people buy my stuff.
But that's what I love about you because you're clearly like in your face, shit
Yeah,
at doing what you do. You
yeah,
own you own that. You own that clearly.
I do. I really I know there's a lot of people that can help people with a lot of things, but nobody can do it like I can. I
Yeah.
mean, honestly, I really believe that. And so, yeah, but I like the fact that you gave me kind of a structure that I can obviously modify. And I'll tell you the call went I decided to do something different than
Yeah.
what we had role played, but I know that probably doesn't surprise you. Um,
Yeah.
I got to be me. Um, So I actually sent them that 20 question assessment in advance.
Yeah.
And then I walked them through their problem, but I didn't do it until we went through like the four quadrants, right? Like we went
Right.
through their four quadrants. And then I said, okay, here's the problem. And so I went through the five phases and I'm like, so on your assessment, you had a problem here, right? That is leading to
Oh,
this problem here.
nice.
So
Yeah.
that's what I did. And I think that really hit home for them. Like it was really, they could see exactly where the problem was and they could see how my program was going to fix the problem. So,
You're a smart man, obviously, but you've done exactly what I want people to do.
mhm.
Is that yes, I'll give you the framework, the fundamentals, the foundation, the skill sets, but then I
Yeah.
want you to make it your own baby. It's
Yeah.
like customize it, personalize it, inflect, like add things in there,
Yeah.
right? To take it to a whole new level.
It's got to be because it's got to resonate with, who we are individually because we're not
Mhm.
cookie cutter, right? Like I shouldn't sell the way you sell exactly,
No, no,
right?
I'm me. I
Yeah,
do,
you're
I
you.
do it.
You've got your thing and I've got my zone of genius. And so that's what I infused into it and I think it really really worked well. But having that framework for sales was no one has ever taught me that before and that was awesome. So,
Amazing.
thank you.
Right.
Yeah.
So um we digress, but let's jump
Okay.
into this. So you want to create a workshop?
Yeah, I think that would be great. Something online
Hmm.
that I'll do and I think that will give me a good like lead magnet, so to
Yeah.
speak.
Yeah.
So because it's
Absolutely.
easier for me in that DM conversation to invite people to something, right? So
Yes.
I like that as the deliverable of that conversation.
Okay, so any idea on topic?